Thank you, thank you. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Tom's Guitar Show. I'm called Guitar Tom because I'm often seen with a guitar. And people, one time I did a show, somebody called me on the phone and said, "Hey man, what's your show about?" I said, "It's about an hour, about guitar players, guitar playing, all things guitaristic." So normally this is a call-in show, but this is the live from Uptown Bill's, which we do every month. The last show, the last show of each month, the last Tuesday, we do a program from here. So anyway, I have a bunch of classical guitars. Classical guitar is the theme this month. Now, I will violate things a little bit because at one point I'll be playing a mandolin duet with a baritone ukulele as an accompaniment, which is unorthodox, to say the least. We also have a guitar trio for a little later on, which includes a ukulele player, and there'll be four of us, though. So I guess it really is a guitar trio with a ukulele, but a baritone ukulele is merely a four-string guitar. It has a long, illustrious pedigree going back 1,000 years or so. All right. So without further ado, does anybody want to come up here and play a tune? Andre, we're warmed up. You want to come up and play with me a little while? Yeah, okay, all right. Andreas, my man, all right. You got a bunch of stuff to play with me. Yeah, yeah. Andre, I like to call you Andre, or Andres, because Andres Segovia. Okay. When my hand comes up, sorry. Okay, this is what, Little Waltz by Carulli?
Yeah.
Carulli, dead Italian, right?
Yeah.
He'd be dead by, he was born in 17-something. I mean, he'd be dead by now. I mean, he'd be a little long in the tooth, don't you think? Never mind, let's play it. Okay. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Yeah. That's pretty good playing there. I like your hat too. So, I have high hopes. Maybe someday when I'm too old and decrepit to do the Guitar Tom thing anymore, maybe you can take over. It'll be your time, and you can wear the hat and Okay. I like Retro by Höfner. He's a dead German. Anyway. He would have been really old by now too. I think. Never mind. I'll just follow you. Let's go for it. I like that. All right. You have another, is that it? Okay, that's good enough. Good for you, thank you so much. Hey, Anna, you want to play something for us? Yeah. Yeah, all right. Hey, you got your own fan club. I think you're in tune, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. So let's see, Paso Dobleo. Mr. Skopinski isn't here. He speaks Spanish to some. I think Bartolome Bart.
Yeah.
I think he was from Mallorca, Spain. I think that's Catalan. Never mind.
Huh.
You go ahead and play the song. I'll just put out this. Okay. All right, that was lively. Okay. Very nice. Well, we could pause now for humor, or I could play something, or we could get another young person. What does anybody think? I'm supposed to be the boss, right? Hey, Grace, you want to play something for us? Yeah. Grace Stickman was also a classical guitarist, although he used to be a mandolinist. Are you still a mandolinist?
Yeah, I just need to know.
Yeah, well, I'm still a mandolinist. I brought mine with me. See, I was telling people how I'm violating the whole classical guitar show thing by bringing a mandolin.
Well, I used to.
It's all right. It's as long as it's classical mandolin. All right. Oh yeah, I can play with you. Okay, what time you?
Okay.
Okay, let's see what this happens. There's some people coming in. They're gonna be. Okay. All right.
1, 2, 3. Am I supposed to?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with you. Oh, very nice. So we'll get you back on here later. Until we see what she does for the Christmas show. Yeah. Well, since we're having all these young people, you want to come? Now, you want to come up and show us what you got? Yeah. Okay. Man, I noticed you're changing. That guitar's looking small on you now. Did you notice that? Yeah. These kids, you keep feeding them, they keep growing for some reason. Yeah. Oh well. I thought the trains were going to be done by now. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning train. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors and 25 sacks of mail. We're on the southbound out of CS, train pulls out of Coralville. I'm sorry. I was just hoping I would, if I waited a little bit longer, and procrastinate. Do you know any jokes?
No.
Really?
No.
Like 2 guys walking down the street. One of them was a guitar player. The other guy, he didn't have any money either. What's the difference between a guitar player and a U.S. savings bond? The savings bond matures and earns money. So, I don't know any classical guitar or classical guitar player jokes. There must be some. There's a joke for everything. Like there must be a light bulb joke. There's a light bulb joke for everything. I think I actually made it. Yeah. How many guitar players does it take to screw in a light bulb? 101. One to screw it in, and 100 more to stand around saying, "I can do that." Yeah, I think. Okay, it's time. Go ahead. What is this? This is study number 11, opus 31 by Fernando Sor.
I'm actually going to play Canción de Cuna first.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. That's by Bartolome.
Yeah.
From Mallorca. There we go. Okay, go ahead. holiday these days, isn't it? Very good. Okay, now you're gonna play the Fernando Store, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Phew, all right, that's good, yeah. Hard work, huh? Good for you. We'll get you up here again some other day, you know. You're not exactly a beginner at this. He's been up here before. So Bob, I was gonna ask you, do you have any bits of philosophy, pearls of wisdom for us?
Pearls of something.
Pearls, maybe, we'll see, okay.
Here in front of this mic, I guess this is
Yeah.
the only mic we have
This
tonight.
is it, yeah, this is, you have to sit next to me, but,
Since this coming weekend is Labor Day,
uh-huh.
I thought I'd talk a little about work. Ole and Sven worked together. Both of them got laid off, so they went down to the unemployment office. When Ole was asked his occupation, he said panty stitcher. The clerk looked into her catalog, said panty stitcher is unskilled labor. I'll put you in for $250 a week of unemployment. So Ole left, Sven came in. She asked Sven, what do you do? He said, diesel fitter. She looked in her catalog. Diesel fitter is a skilled laborer. I'll put you in for $500 a week. Sven went out and told Ole. Ole comes storming back in, said, why is Sven making twice as much as me? He said, you're unskilled labor, he's skilled labor. He says, what skilled labor? I sew the elastic in the panties. He picks them up, stretches them, and says, diesel fitter. Worker went to the payroll office. Said my check was $200 short this week. The clerk said, we overpaid you $200 last week. And by the way, you didn't complain then. He said, well, I can put up with an occasional mistake when it gets to be a habit. Boss asked the employee, do you believe in life after death? The man says, of course I do, I'm a Christian. Why do you ask? Boss says, while you were at your mother's funeral yesterday, she came in to see you. That's all I have to say.
That's enough. Thank you, very good, Bob. I suppose that Bob's been working on the show for a number of years now. He's basically the resident intellectual on Tom's Guitar Show. So anyway, I just want to play something to break up the monotony. We'll get another guy's going to come up here pretty soon. Are you mentally prepared? Yeah, he shrugs his shoulders. This is I like this. I was just playing this earlier. This is Henry Mancini. Great. Ah, come on up here. Let's see what you have to offer us here, young man. One thing I wonder is if your guitar is in tune. Fortunately for me, I've got an extra guitar stand. So I can put this right here, gently. Then I can borrow that from you. You playing that? Yeah. Sorry, the other guy played it too. Let's see what you do. So, you got that tune by Bartolome? Yeah. Made it right in the groove. All right, so this is Valse Español by Dionisio Guaro. Dead Spaniard. Sorry, go ahead. Very nice, very nice. So we call it Valse Español by Dionisio. We could just call it Spanish Waltz by Diana Guaro. Does that sound better? Nah. Got anything else for us? Yeah, okay. What was that called?
That was, I don't remember how to pronounce it. It's French. It's like,
Écossais. Ah, Scottish. Okay, yeah, sorry, okay, sorry. Écossais. Yeah, Scottish dance or something like that. Écossais. She said Scottish. That's one of those things, you know, they say, allegro meno troppo. Or, you know, when you play your guitar, like over here by the bridge, so we get a metallic sound. It's called Ponticello. And that means close to the bridge. And up here, it's called, you do nice, so it's nice and soft. So you're up here, like over here. sul tasto, which means over the fingerboard, if over the fingerboard. So you say, well, why didn't you call it by the bridge over the fingerboard? Say, well, people figure I ain't got no education. That's why I try to say it in Italian or Spanish or French. Sur la touche. Sul tasto. Ponticello. What do you call an Italian with a broken arm? What? Speech impediment. Yeah, he knows. He knows. I'm sorry. So anyway, well, so what I was thinking we could do is Patricio back there has some stuff for us, and perhaps when he finishes, we could get the trio up here, and then when that's finished, perhaps Donna could remain and I'll play with you, and you play your thing and I'll play my thing with you, and then by that time we'll see what time it is. If, you know, if we run out of time, you know any jokes? No? Okay. You might have a bit of poetry in here and other things to do also. Yeah, okay. What you got for us here?
The first one is study number 6 by Fernando Sower.
Yeah, and that's actually Segovia's catalog. I forget what the real number is, but I don't know, man. So, Fernando Sower, Dead Spaniard. Yeah.
Let me start
Start
over.
over.
Let me start over.
A darn compressor went over on that refrigerator.
I don't know if I'm ready for this one.
I'll play something else.
I'll play the other one. I
It's,
tried
it's
to
completely
memorize
different,
this,
and actually it's harder for you than for some of these young people to get up here and do it, because it sounds great everywhere else, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
great. Sounds great in front of the dogs and everything. But
Yeah, dogs are.
But-
Although my dog seems to like country music a lot better than anything else. It's funny, they got dog music, but you just,
I've got a couple more though.
yeah, go ahead, play something else,
Okay.
that's great. Yeah, all right. Thank you. Now you're warmed up.
Yeah, just gotta shake the nerves off, I think. Then I have number 22, Moderato by Fernando Sor.
Okay, yeah.
I think Opus 60.
Okay, yeah. I love that song. All right, okay. Very good. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you're a better man for having gone through this experience.
That's right. Can't get much worse than that.
Yeah, let's get some chairs up here too, and another music stand. Those two actually probably be the best because they have no legs, no arms. Excuse me. I think we should all sort of like point toward this microphone a little bit and try to huddle in like that. I'm going to go up the side here, and I'm going to go up here, and then I think we only have room for two music stands.
Oh, yeah, we don't need this.
Right. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll get even closer here. Yeah, Mr. Potato Head. Well, we did our feng shui all settled in here. So we're basically, this is a guitar trio, and I know I'm the fourth one in it. But what we're trying to do is get together a guitar ensemble. So anybody at home who plays classical guitar, if you know what the classical guitar, you read music, there's a specific technique and form you use, a specific way you write the music. So in order to be in this group, you'd have to be a classical guitarist. Not necessarily a totally advanced one, but you know, because I have high hopes of doing other things. I have some other very different music. But this is from the Guitar School of Iceland. There's a couple of folk songs. Okay. And so if anybody wants to join, you know, you can contact PATV and PATV in Iowa City, and they can get a message to me, because we'll do some more gigs in the future. Okay. All right.
How many times are we playing this? 3, 2, 2.5?
Let's play it all the way through,
Yes.
you know, and then play all the way through again, and then the next time we'll stop at Fine. How's that sound, huh? I'll try to remember it. Okay. Okay, everybody, like 1 and 2 and. Huh? Supreme Fun? Okay. We're just, I'd like to get like a whole bunch of people because I want to do Vivaldi Mandolin Concerto and have guitars and mandolins and things play all the parts instead of violins and stuff. Nothing against violin players, but you know, they get that kind of prima donna attitude, and our only donna we have is on the ukulele here. So, okay, all right. So 1 and 2 and 1. Okay, 1 and 2 and 1. That was called Giant in the Woods. It's supposed to be a Catalan folk song. You don't know where Catalonia is? It's
Barcelona.
Barcelona, yeah.
They speak. They don't
Catalan.
Yeah.
They speak Catalan, yeah.
Big issue in Spain.
It's a big issue, yeah. People get really bent out of shape about that. It's like French and English speaking in Canada, you know. But there's a lot more bloodshed involved over the centuries, I think, than the Quebecers. Anyway, never mind. All right. Villancico. Yeah. Okay. All right. 1, 2, go. So, as I say, we're in a state of becoming. We could call ourselves something, but so far we're the guitar trio, and there are 4 of us. So, I always was a rebel. Okay, still got 1 chair too many, I think. Yeah, doesn't matter, does it?
No, we're good.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Do you want to play on your own first, and then I'll? Okay. So what are you going to play for us, sir?
For Elise.
For Elise, yeah. Beethoven. Beethoven on the ukulele?
Yeah.
Why not? You know, if it feels good, do it, I say.
I was gonna do it for the Christmas show, but I was sick, so
Yeah.
kind of saved it.
You feel okay now? So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Long time ago.
paper. Oh, I gotta change my. Let me get this out of the way so I can. And then I have to switch over to mandolin. Now. I warn you, when I got here, I was here a little early for a change, and I actually practiced a little bit, and I didn't do last night like I planned to, and I noticed that like half the time, I kind of play these things all right. But what you notice is when you're on TV and stuff, in front of the audience, that if you play it 3 out of 4 times really well, the one time you play it badly will be in front of the audience. You see. But, anyway, the Sleeping Beauty Waltz. We're doing Tchaikovsky. We're actually going to do a little medley of classical themes for mandolin and ukulele. We'll call it classical mandolin and classical ukulele.
Yes.
Okay. There really is such a thing as classical mandolin. I've never heard. Is there a classical? There is now. There's classical
There is
ukulele.
now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I bet there is.
Just give me a couple of pa-pas and we'll see what happens here. Swan Lake?
Yes.
Swan Lake by Tchaikovsky, the theme. Yeah, you just gotta look at the little. Yeah, we're gonna get all spooky here. Go for it. So, Edvard Grieg in the Hall of the Mountain King from Peer Gynt or whatever. It's like trolls and things. You know those Scandinavians, they like their little trolls and gnomes and things. I don't know. Better them than us, I guess. Okay. All right. Yeah. well, we should have practiced it, but
That was fun.
yeah, that was fun. Well, we'll do more of this. I kind of like the combination. Mr. Skopinski, do you have anything?
Well,
That's-
probably not enough time.
10 minutes. This clock's fast.
No,
Oh.
probably, yeah, I'd probably better save it to do it justice.
All right. Well, nobody here but it's chickens. Unless anybody knows any good jokes, I guess I'll have to play guitar for you.
In honor of tonight's accompanist, do you have, I've been working on the railroad in your repertoire.
I mean, the train keeps going by. Well, there are a lot of train songs out there, I hear that train go up and down the line. Yeah, I know.
Coming around the bend.
Yeah, coming around the bend.
Outside since I don't know when.
I it seems outside since I don't know when. Yeah. Well, there's always she'll be coming around the mountain. I don't know. So,
I always sold the company story.
well, that's the sixth coal miner.
Is that what we were
Yeah,
talking
that's
about?
coal miner. Well, maybe it'll take me 10 minutes to get the singing tune. There's a nice breeze from the air conditioner right here, which is great, but... Well, I was playing this earlier. This is actually, I haven't played this in a long time. I might make a total hash of it. But this is actually something I wrote for my brother's wedding. My brother's a recording engineer, so he had people coming from around the country and somebody from England. And they were all musicians, all classical and early musicians, because he does classical and early music recording. So I wrote this thing for him. This is 20 years ago or so. I'll have to ask him when their anniversary comes around. But there's a lot of pressure. So I wrote this. It's called Epithalam. And Epithalam is or Epithalamion is a dance that a bride and groom do at their wedding. In some cultures. The word I have is French, but I think it exists in English also. So anyway, let's see if I mess it up, and I'll just have to live with it. Okay, here we go. So, yeah. That's what I used to do in the old days. How are we doing for time?
Got about 6 minutes.
6 minutes? Oh, we got all kinds of stuff we can do. Yeah. I just still don't know a classical guitarist joke or a classical guitar joke. Yeah. I know banjo player jokes, that's for sure. Yeah. What's the difference between a banjo and an onion? Well, nobody ever cries when they chop up a banjo. Yeah. Perfect pitch. That's when you throw a banjo in the dumpster without hitting the sides. Yeah. How many banjo players does it take to eat a possum? 2. 1 to chew and 1 to watch for traffic. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. That's really bad. So you'll never hear, you know. That's the banjo player's Mercedes. What do you say to a banjo player in a 3-piece suit? Will the defendant rise? Anyway. And then, of course, there are guitar player jokes, you know. Difference between a guitar player and a large pizza. A large pizza could feed a family of 4. So, boys,
I heard a musical joke.
come on, share it
It's not
with us.
guitar related, but
Oh.
it's a musical joke. Okay, what do you get when you drop a grand piano down a mine shaft?
What?
A flat minor.
Ah. Ah. Yeah, that's good. Anyway. This one's been played a lot around here, but I'm going to play it anyway just for fun because I've got a couple minutes. And my history with that's Fernando Sor study in B minor. It's actually very famous. And I played it when I was, 16 or 17 years old as a student, and I kind of forgot about it because my teacher would give me one of these pieces every week that I was supposed to play. And then so many years later, I'm talking like an old geezer, gray-haired guitar player. So years later, I had a student, and I gave it to her because it was just in a book collection of pieces. And then I found myself memorizing it, playing it better than she did, and memorizing it. And then after that, I started thinking, I really like this piece. And then I heard it in a documentary, in the soundtrack, or a documentary about the Romantic painters. And it's Goya. It's pictures of Goya and a little voiceover, and they're playing this piece. I thought, that's great. And then I've been playing it ever since, and I found it's a very important piece. A lot of guitarists play it. And it's a very sensitive thing. It's just like it's a study by Fernando Sor, but in its own right, it is a serious piece. So there's all kinds of great stuff you can dig up. Anyway, what are we looking at time there?
1 minute.
All right, well, so we're having open house at PATV, which is downstairs, corner of Dubuque and Lafayette on Saturday. It'll be the Ralston Creek Festival, is that what it's called? Yeah. So there'll be a bunch of shindig going out up here. There'll be a whole weekend, big bash up here. I'll actually be playing here again on 2 o'clock on Saturday. But Saturday?
Aren't you playing on Sunday? You're playing Saturday downstairs.
Oh, I thought I was playing Saturday here. Oh, we better check. Okay, well that changes my plans completely. Okay, I better check. But anyway, we're having the, okay, there's going to be a flea market thing, a bunch of festivals, bands. I'll be playing here. I'm playing downstairs, and we're going to have free hot dogs and sweet corn on Saturday during the afternoon, and we're going to show our movie, Moon 03, at 4 o'clock at PATV, the science fiction movie we make at TV station.